Hello everyone, it's Alex. Welcome back to another Two Looks One palette. I am using the Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. So this is the first one. As you guys know, for Christmas I got all four of them. So I want to do two looks with each of them, and this is the first one that I chose, was the Ruby Obsessions. Perfect for the month of February since it is the month of Valentine's and everything is red and burgundy. This is what the palette looks like here. This is look number 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do two looks on palette with each of the palettes, and then I'm going to review all of them in one video, all four of them, to let you guys know what my thoughts are, which one's my favorite, which shadows I'm not a fan of. So if you are interested in seeing two looks using this palette, just stay tuned. Okay, so today we are doing two looks on palette using the Huda Beauty Ruby Obsessions. I want to do two looks on palette with all the ones that I got for Christmas. So this is the Ruby one, and we're just going to go ahead and play with it. I have not touched this palette, but I want to, so I figured let's do two looks one palette with it. So we're going to start off with this orange shade right here. We're going to use this in our crease. I don't know if this formula is the same as the other ones that I have, but we're gonna find out. This orange shade is very pretty for the color of the year, which is coral, living coral. So this is pretty for that. Put this in our crease. I'm going to go in now with this shade right here, and I'm going to put that more concentrated in our crease. I'm going to go back into that orangey shade and just blend it up a little bit on the outer parts. I feel like we lost that shade, so I just want to make sure it's there. I'm dying to use this center shade, this one right here. I'm not going to wet it. I'm just going to use a flat shader brush to pack it on and see how it goes. That shade did give me some fallout, so I am going to fix that a little bit. I'm going to deepen out the outer V with this shade right here, which is like a burgundy shade. Gonna put a little bit of this on the outer part. I'm also going to bring that burgundy shade in the lower lash line. I am going to go back into that coral shade in here and again blend that a little bit. I feel like I'm missing that. Okay, so now I'm going to do my wing liner, lashes, mascara, the whole 9 yards, and then we're going to look at the final look of this whole thing put together. You know what I mean. So the only thing that I did add to the eyes was The highlighter that I'm using now, it's called Blossom Glow. So I have on my cheeks. I just use that in the inner corner of the eye since this doesn't really have an inner corner highlight per se that I really like. So I didn't get a use out of that. So here is the first look. And now stay tuned for look number 2. Okay, so we're here for the second look using this palette right here. I'm going to try to make this look different from the first look because these shades look very similar on the eye. At least on camera, I don't feel like it shows the difference in color. So I'm going to try to make it different. So I think I'm going to start out with this shade in my crease this time. I'm going to go ahead and go with this red shade right here, and this one is not a matte, but it's more like a satin, and it is a red, so I'm going to put this in my crease. For the lid, I'm going to go with this shade right here, which is more of a deep wine burgundy shade, and it is a matte, so we're going to pack this on our lids. I'm just going to go ahead and blend out the edges. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use this glittery shade here. With these shades, it would be best to use a glitter glue if you don't want the fallout after a few hours on your face. That's the best way I've been able to use these, is with glitter glue or wet them. But I find the glitter glue works better. For the inner corner, I want to use this shade right here and kind of brighten up the look a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to do just the liner on the top, no wing, black liner, my tight line and waterline, mascara, lashes, and then we'll come back and see the finished look. Alright you guys, so that is the second look using the Huda Obsessions Ruby palette here. I don't know which one I'm going to pick next, but the next one will be up with 2 looks, 1 palette of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video. And don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear. Bye guys.